The youth of today will never know the pageantry of writing a middle school essay in Microsoft Word about a serious subject and denoting how serious it is by changing the font to cursive. Am I right or am I right? You're right? I love it. Hey, you ever see the tweet? Sorry, not the tweet, the TikTok. And the caption on the TikTok is POV, you ask me to trip sit you, but I remember the time you misgendered me 3 years ago.
You doing okay? Oh, what's wrong? You need some water? Oh, well, we don't have any fucking water. Yeah, don't you look fucking weird? Totally. Do you believe in demons? Yeah, me too. I think I've seen a couple in this room right now. Yeah. Why do you think all your past relationships failed? I don't think your parents really like you. Just from what you've told me. Yeah.
I saw it last night, and I actually think it might be one of the funniest pieces of media I've ever seen in my entire life. Our Twitter feeds are the same. The algorithm, you do not have to hand it to him, but the algorithm has actually, it's got me. Because there's that quote tweet that's going around that's like, what's the one video that explains why you shouldn't ban TikTok? And almost every single one is extremely funny. Rip Bozo on TikTok. It's actually so funny that it's an insanely popular social media platform. Because I've been kind of popping off on TikTok with the help of a little bit of editing in the videos. Now I've gone so viral. I've gotten access to TikTok Creator Marketplace, which is where brands can be like, hey, we'll pay you X amount of dollars to make a TikTok. I was kind of excited because I was like, you know what? It's another revenue stream on a social media platform. I don't care about it. We could get a little weird with it. And then the first couple of offers are like, hey, Kung Fu Panda 4 is coming out. Show your best ka-chow karate chop and you could make up to X cents per 1,000 views. And I'm like, okay, at least it's like a real company. That doesn't really interest me, but at least it's a real company. And then right after that is like just a AI generated, like, we're selling tote bags, $25 for a video about our tote bag. Like it's so much like Twitter. Like there's one legitimate advertiser left and then everybody else is just like, I don't know, some drop shipping like bot farm or something like that. They're sucking dick. We're sucking dick at TikTok. Oh, man. Can I also tell you, it's so cringe to link and laugh at your own clips, but I've been laughing at this one. 17. Like, I actually watched this for like maybe, I'm going to use the parlance of the youth these days. I bet I looped it 20 times, and I laughed every single time. Year-old kid on like Alexander Graham Bell's first telephone is like, oh man. Oh man. So I was proud of myself for that one. There's so much to like. 17-year-old kid on Alexander Graham Bell's first telephone. The broken speaker voice was pretty good. The one clear statement being enjoy your ride. The quick into the like pushing the lever forward, and I don't even know where the cheek noises came from. Honestly, I've never known that I've been able to do that. Oh, but next level Twitch React stream is just watching your own clips and then laughing to them instead of watching other people's clips. Oh, dude. The only ethical reactor. That's what Limmy does. He deserves to. He's hilarious. You ever see the clip from Limmy's show where he goes to the travel agent and asks how he can get back to the place that's in the photograph, but then it gradually becomes clear that it wasn't a place so much as it was like a time in his life, and he knows he can never get back to it?
Oh, yeah? Hi.
That's a bit of a strange question, but can you tell me how to get there?
Where is it? Where was the photo taken? No, that's Millport. Right, what you would do is get the train to Largs. From there you get the ferry. Now the train takes roughly...
No, sorry, I know how to get to Millport, but can you tell me how to get to there?
That is Millport.
I know, but...
Sorry, you're confusing me now. Where is it that you want to go?
No, you're right, it is Millport. You're right, but... See, I took that 40 when I was about 16, that's me there. Some day, some summer. Just some laugh, tons of pals, and we just kick about all day, just... You want getting a quarter bottle of vodka, I'll get us a half in, and just phone about steaming. Can't get away with that nowadays, but... It was a laugh, we were just... No aggro, no fighting, nothing like that. Just falling about. It was we made mistakes. I know we made mistakes, but that was just part of life.
What would you do if comedy was illegal? I don't think it would change my life too much, to be honest with you. You ever see the TikTok of the guy whose roommate gets stuck in virtual reality and he's pretending to be a 45-year-old dad, but then he catches his VR wife having an affair and accidentally kills her and then goes to prison, and they're like, bro, you gotta take off the headset, you gotta take off the headset. And then he's like, you guys are the ones wearing the headsets. And then the POV takes the headset off and they're in prison. Oh, man.
Oh my god, is he still on this thing? He's been on there for hours.
Jim, I'll get that report to you by Monday.
What game is he playing?
Well, honey, boss told me if I keep it up, they might promote me to manager.
Seems like he's just living the life of a regular 45-year-old man.
That's my son. He's Captain Von Trapp.
What, is he fucking watching his son's play right now?
Sorry, I'll be quiet. Proud dad.
I don't think he realizes he's in VR anymore.
Honey, guess who got promoted? Whose boxers are these?
Hold on.
They can't be mine. There's no shit stains. Oh, come on, don't not this bullshit. We haven't made love in 6 months. I haven't had time because I've been working on my memoir.
6 months? You got the game yesterday.
You want to throw things down? I can throw things too.
Oh, shit.
Honey? Honey? Hey.
Oh my god, he just killed his wife?
Oh, fuck. Mason, you saw that?
No, son.
Come here, buddy.
Not the boy.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Mason's only 12. How could you kill him? He's really unloading on his son.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, is he sawing his wife in half?
Everything's gonna be alright. Oh,
no, he's getting pulled over.
Officer, I just get my license and registration to fuck God. Don't fuck, oh God. Your Honor, how do I plead? Smoke bomb.
That was his plan? Oh god, he's in prison now.
Shower. What are you guys doing? Okay. Oh no. Oh,
Brick, get out of there! Get him out of there!
Oh no! They're making me dance.
We gotta save him. Brett, take off the goggles!
Goggles? You guys are the one wearing goggles.
They got some insane stuff. They got some good stuff going on that platform, though. They're making some serious... You don't understand that in 2005, there was like one sketch comedy show, and it was on YouTube, and they would do like a rap parody of Transformers or something like that, and all your friends would be talking about it for like 6 months. Like, the culture just moved so much slower. Nowadays, there's people that for free are cooking up like some Andy Kaufman stuff on TikTok, bro. It's crazy. Straight people at the gay bar be like, we're looking for straights. It doesn't really, to me, the joke doesn't really make sense. But did you see, so Twitter has basically become, did you see this TikTok? Because the most popular tweet on the platform right now is, what's the video that is the reason TikTok should not be deleted? And I have to say, it's the best that the platform has ever been, even if sometimes it's a little annoying that every single post I see on my feed is a video. You ever see two heterophobic gangsters talking?
You watched that recent athletic sports game? You see that? Last Sunday. Football. I don't really do that. That's not really my thing. That's not really my thing, you know what I mean? I'm a guy. Yeah, but it's just, you just dabble in it, It's not, I'm not like a You know, I don't go that way, but you know, I like to watch the sports sometimes. It's entertaining. Yeah, first it's sports, then it's, you know, get married to a woman and whoa. I didn't say nothing like that. That's what it sounded like. You're going to watch football on Sundays. You sound like a head. I ain't no fucking head, you understand me? I ain't no fucking heterosexual. Don't you fucking say that to me. I'm my fucking husband and adopted children. Don't you dare say that to me. Hey, cool it. All right? I mean, you're the one doing all the weird heteronormative shit, going to fucking football games. What, are you gonna fucking throw a ball with your son, huh? You gonna play a catch with your fucking son, you fucking picket fence motherfucker? You wanna blow your brains out right now? You wanna get your brains blown out right now? You fucking procreating vaginal intercourse motherfucking scumbag.
That is a great one. No, nobody's seen it. Yes, I have. Look that one up, please. Librarian will find it for you. I'm not trying to be presumptuous. I'm just saying that's what I expect. Plus 18 malts. Holy. The head is soaring. I like bean, too. In my chili, just about it. The only place I don't like beans is the place that British people like them the most, I think. On toast. I personally don't fuck with beans on toast because I don't like baked beans. It's one of the only forms of beans that is not my it's not my tempo. I like beans everywhere except on Even Stevens. Jokes that I will laugh at, but I do not understand. You keep Christy Carlson Romano's name out of your damn mouth, okay? You ever see the TikTok that is the guy says, I just found out that Americans call a rock melon a cantaloupe? And then the next part of the video is an American guy putting on a British accent and going, I just found out that Americans call a flicky flicky wiki wiki a damn light switch. It's another good one.
I just found out that Americans call a rock melon a cantaloupe.
Oh, I just found out that Americans call a flicky flicky willy donker a fucking light switch, mate.
That's Australian? It's an Australian person that moved to England, just so you know. Should not have taken mushrooms. Abstract Joker's giving me a bad trip. You don't look so good. Do you need some water? Well, we don't have any fucking water. Oh, here we go. So one of those little gumballs that my kid dropped off is now falling off of my desk. It's rolling around on the floor. The cat's gonna eat it. Gonna turn out the cats are allergic to gum. I gotta take the cat to the emergency animal hospital. They're like, oh, a gum extraction? $372,000. That's one of the few TikToks of my entire life. So I linked it to the content creator Discord. And then nobody replied, so I knew I was making the vibes awkward. People probably had stuff to say, but they didn't want to just say it and not type like LOL to the video, but they didn't want to go through the trouble of watching the video. You know what I did? I let it sit for 12 hours. Nobody said shit. I typed bump. I bumped my own post in the Discord. 2004 ass Internet Explorer technology. I doubled it and gave it to the next guy. I said, you gotta watch it, bro. I don't think they've watched. Let me check. Let me check and see if they've watched it. Bear Taffy said, I like the song parody in the video. We take those. We take those. Pity comment? Yeah, but like, I'm not gonna be mad because like I do that too. You know who links? I'm not trying to be parasocial or call anybody out. If you had to guess who the most prodigious video linker is in my circle of friends, who do you think it would be? Seeing a lot of Chib. I'm seeing a lot of Dan. I will say Chib actually links nothing. If he links something, it's usually an embed of an image that he finds funny. It's never like a TikTok or anything like that. It's not Dan. Sometimes Dan will DM me like, hey, you got to see this video. But it's 100% Corey. Corey is the most prodigious TikTok linker in the community. And I love him for it. That's where we got Mama Liz's chili oil. You see the vid of the conga line robbing somebody? No, I didn't.
Do. Come and join the conga.
Yo, that's a nice watch, bro.
Boy, what's your postcode, bro?
Wait, get back here, bro. Give me your phone.
Do. Why the fuck you running? Do.
But I did see the video of the guy is like pouring cheese onto someone's dish in a restaurant, and a dude just walks by and grabs a handful of the melted cheese and then eats it and runs away. That's a pretty good one. So it's hard to buy jokers on the Zodiac deck, I guess. Then he posted that to I was poisoned. Did you see the I was poisoned? That was just a picture of a bag of pretzels. Oh, I didn't choose the steak, sorry. And then it didn't even, like, it wasn't the pretzels themselves, it was the bag. And then the text just said, full body flush every time I eat these. That is not being poisoned, bro. You have some kind of, like, food allergy or sensitivity or something like that. I recognize what full body flush is, but, like... I don't need a voucher in the next shop. I need a freaking liter of cola, bro. Those pretzels are so good, too. America is like so... The Europeans aren't ready for this take. America is so spoiled when it comes to like prepackaged snack food. In that one regard, it really is the land of the free. Oh, I love throwback! Every great snack is American. Listen, I'm not going to go that far. What I will say is they really do... I mean, they broke the mold when they made American snacks most of the time. You ever have, like, a friend from Denmark be like, oh, you gotta try this, and it's a fucking, like, black licorice sailboat or something like that, and you're like, come on, man. What are we doing here? America's like, we created the optimum way to, like, deliver corn flour into your body. And in Europe, they're like, here's hot licorice. Here's spicy licorice. And you're like, what are you talking about? All cards debuffed until the Joker's sold. Literally no problem whatsoever. Kind of good, to be honest. As far as boss blinds go. Or you're talking about the Joker? Fair enough. I don't like to talk about the Joker. He kind of scares me. Imagine if Stone Joker showed up. Dude, most annoying guy you've ever met voice. They should have a Joker that smokes weed, bro. You don't look so good. You want some water? We don't have any fucking water. The Trip Sitter TikTok. It's the best TikTok in human history. You ever see the TikTok? I feel so lucky. This is probably not actually how society works. But I feel so lucky that I myself have never been interviewed on the street about like how much rent I pay, or like, you know, can I give a tour of your house or something like that? What's your job? You ever see the one where the dude it's a man on the street style interview in England, and the guy ambushes him and says, "Sir, would you ever like to own your own business?" And he says, "No." And the guy says, "Why?" And he says, "Lazy." And then the guy with the microphone says, "Okay, well, if money isn't an object, what would you do with your time?" And he said, "Money isn't an object, and I'm walking through Leicester Square on a weekday." Actually, if that's off the cuff and unscripted, possibly the best man of all time when it comes to improv.
Ever start your own business?
No.
Why not?
Lazy.
Well, so if money wasn't an issue, what would you do with your time?
Money isn't an issue, and I walk across Leicester Square on weekdays.
Okay, no worries, then you take care.
That guy sucks? Eat him alive? Well, he rebuked the interviewer. Isn't that based? Four of a kind. He's rich, though? He didn't say he was rich. He said money was no object. Which in some ways could be like, it's none of your business. You guys ever see the subreddit dogfree? Yes, I have. It's a satirical subreddit, right? It's a subreddit making fun of child free. People might think that I would support dog free because I make fun of child free from time to time. But actually, I don't know. I can only speak my truth. I have never had a problem like eating in a restaurant and there's like a dog there, or like being in a store and there's a dog there, and just, I mean, I'm not even like a dog guy. I'm kind of a cat guy, but I think also I'm kind of just like a no animal guy. But like if I was in a restaurant and there were like dogs walking around and bumping into my legs all the time, I think I would be like, I'd be chill about it. Unless they're, you know, eating my food or peeing on the floor right next to me. At a restaurant? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't bother me. It might surprise you because I got a lot of opinions. But like for the most part, I think my opinions are like pretty reasonable. Which is crazy to me because people call them insane. But like I don't mind a dog being in the restaurant. But then people are like, oh, but like if somebody spends too long at the water fountain and you can't get a drink in time, you're like mad about it? I'm like, yeah, because you're an adult, bro. The dog's not part of society. No disrespect. When I see a kid at the water fountain and they're taking too long, I'm like, stay hydrated, girl. Like you're 7 years old. I don't expect you to, you know, behave in a way that is most efficient, societally speaking. You got a lot of shit to figure out. It's a complicated world we live in. Your friends with horribly trained dogs are a part of society, though. I wouldn't even sweat it, to be honest. Honestly, like, there's been situations where I've been in the park and there's been like a dog going crazy. It doesn't even make my heart rate rise, because I'm like, if that dog came over, I'm winning. It's just not going to happen. There are some dogs where maybe I'd have like a little bit of pause, but like I live in Vancouver, okay? Those dogs, you don't see that often. See a lot of like little dogs going crazy, and then they like look at me and look at my daughter, and they're like about to dig and start running. I'm like, try it, motherfucker. Go ahead. I honestly just don't see it happening. If someone was bringing like a bear into the park, I would be like, okay, we got to go home. But like a normal sized dog, not even concerning. We can coexist. Listen to this one, Prezo. Ask him how he would do it. I mean, you're making fun of me, but it's the way that Google told me to do it. Dogs have a latching reflex when they bite onto their prey. So you wait for them to bite your hand, and then you shove your fist down their throat, and they suffocate. I'm sure it would hurt like a motherfucker. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I would be like, you know, ha 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 ha, that's what you get. Like, I'm sure I would be screaming, but like, please stop. He came at me first, man. Hey, by the way, librarian, I got a bit for you, okay? Did you see the TikTok that is like dramatic music, and it's a clip from Ted where Mark Wahlberg is sitting alone on the couch, and then Ted says, "Holy crap!" And then Mark Wahlberg like rushes in like something incredibly bad just happened, and he goes, "What? Whoa, what's wrong?" And then Ted goes, "I got on the internet for the first time. There's so much, and I think that it's supposed to be," he says, "pornography on here. But instead, it's breeding announcements for Bully XL Pitbulls. Mewtwo X Elsa. Frankenjar's Thriller." Did you see that one? The banning of TikTok is going to set comedy back so far. We pulled forward so much growth in comedy as a result of this app. You don't understand. We've gone from like rap parodies of music to that abstract stuff in like 12 years or something like that. We can't go back, man. We can't go back to season 9 of The Office. We will not be going to Instagram Reels.
What the fuck? Holy shit, dude, what's the matter? What happened? What's going on? There's so much.
Major League Bullies, Crayon.
Running a stud special on this pimpy son.
2 times pimpy.
2 times pimpy.
Babe X Baby G.
Príncipe Vegeta.
Mewtwo X Elsa.
Popeye X Celine.
Spinach.
Spinach.
Jawhead Frenchie's Thriller.
TikTok minus Americans might go hard. But that lady who built the mine in her house, she's American, right? Won't somebody think of her? She wouldn't have gotten caught without TikTok. Some truth to that, but you know what? I think you're right. It's better to have known about the tunnel and lost it than to have never tunneled at all. And being a streamer is so easy. You just wait for someone to say something funny in chat, and then you repeat it, and everybody laughs, and they're like, that's so funny. But what's fucked up is that even the person who wrote it the first time is like, yes, they read my comment and people liked it. It's like such a fucked up, like, parasitic relationship. If, like, the way I'm feeling today, if I worked in essentially any other job on planet Earth, I think I'd be fucked. I wouldn't be able to do it. But I'm just barely not at the top of my game today. Paid chatters, paid. Oh no, the chatters are going to unionize. This is not going to be funny when this movement gains actual momentum in like 2028. But honestly, like, if they ever make paid chatting a job, I might just stop the whole streaming thing and then move on to chatting. I think I could be an even better chatter than streamer. You wouldn't survive a day. You don't know what it's like to write what you think is a 10 out of 10 joke, and then the streamer doesn't read it, and then you write it again, and then the streamer is like, yeah, I saw it the first time. Ooh. If you had some columns at your place, you'd feel differently? Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't have the interior design sensibilities of Tony Montana, okay? At least you have his cocaine habits. It's so funny that there are people out there who think I do cocaine. I don't even know. Did you see that video of Conor McGregor? There were like 14-year-old kids from the Philippines that were like, this guy's obviously on coke. And I was like, how do you know that? I'm so out of the cocaine ecosystem, I don't even know what someone looks like when they're on cocaine.
Hi, Connor. I'm Claire Gallagher with the Daily Texan. What can you tell us about your acting debut? Obviously, it's your first experience.
Hard work, but you know, we got it done. It's in the bank for life. You know, you put something in the bank, maybe it's not going to be there for life. You might spend it. This baby is in there for life, and I'm ecstatic about that. You know, I got into good, strong shape. I gave it my all. You know, I was a little probably green at times, a bit rough around the edges, but for the character it worked. And you know, onwards to the next one if there is a next one.
Yeah.
I thought he was just like really excited. Philippines mentioned. What do you think someone on cocaine looks like? I mean, I guess I would expect them to be sniffing a lot and maybe licking their lips. But it's tough because that's also something you do when you're sick. Hold. That was a tactical fall. Get ready to learn it. Dan, I didn't know what this game was cooking with until this moment. I didn't know it had real physics. I thought it just had climbing. Wouldn't it be crazy if I did learn it? Like I showed up one day and I just spoke fluent Mandarin and I did a whole stream in Mandarin. Quirked up white boy does whole stream in Mandarin. Everyone tells him to die. What the hell? Prezoh, by the way, I saw your post about the Ludwig subreddit. They do fucking hate your ass, man. What's up with that? Just because you made a funny joke on Twitter, people were like, I didn't appreciate this joke. Like, lighten up a bit, man. People on Reddit will always be like, I'm not trying to be toxic, but does anybody else think that, like, this guy should die? I really, really, really like this content creator. Like, I think if we met in real life, we would be best friends. But this person who's actually friends with him is my least favorite person in history, and I wish they would disappear off the face of the planet. Like, it's insane, man. Why do they hate Prezoh so much? Well, Prezoh tweeted that Ludwig came out as non-binary. And then I guess they got excited or offended. And then when they looked it up and it wasn't a valid thing that actually happened, they felt betrayed. What was the original joke? The joke was that Ludwig came out as non-binary, but actually he didn't. I can tell the other guys on this podcast hate this guy on the podcast. That comment happens at every show, man. It's crazy. Anyone else get the vibe that everybody else on the show would just wish this motherfucker they've known for 20 years would stop talking? But then I went to Justin's stream, and while he was sleeping, he was playing like old Rainbow Six videos. And I was like listening to my old voice from 2017. And I was like, these motherfuckers hate me and want me to shut up. I was singing too much. I was interrupting people. My voice was different, and I was saying stuff like, "Hey, can I get a reinforce on this ping?" Like I was talking about the game. And I was like, why did these guys ever hang out with me, man? You still interrupt and sing? Yeah, but like at least I'm funnier now. Back then, does anybody have an umpy? Does anyone have a 4 grippy for an umpy? Hey, oh, watch out, guys, there's a castle on ping. Like, what the fuck? Who did I think I am, man? Shroud? Next we're gonna go to Nibelheim, and I'm gonna try to level up my Knights of the Round materia to level 4, which makes the summon scene take 27 minutes, and no, you can't press the button to actually skip through it, but why would I want to? Next, I'm gonna go to. We got a lot of stuff to do in this video, guys. I gotta go to Golden Saucer and win the Chocobo races, so I can get a Golden Chocobo. And after we get a Golden Chocobo, we can go get Knights of the Round and Mime from the Materia Caves. I spent like 10 years of my life talking like that. Like, what the fuck was? I don't know what happened to me, but I'm glad it happened, man. This is like Jim Carrey after he put on the mask. He was like, bro, fuck Stanley Ipkiss. I watched some of your Kerbal Space Program videos, and people told me, or you have gone through some stuff voice-wise. Go read the comments for those Kerbal Space Program videos. There were literally people telling me to blank myself. You won't see them now because it's been 10 years, so the top comment is like, guys, we should really be nicer to NL in these videos, or he's going to stop making the Kerbal Space Program content. Sorry, my Wernicke's area is not working today. Bro, this is awful. You've been on the same pillar for ages. Progress Andes, when they look at the calendar and realize that the Earth is in the same place it was 365 days ago. Is that my daughter in there? Oh, grip strength. I need assistance! You see that TikTok? I love that TikTok. Oh, man.
Jack. Jack! Can you hear me? Jack, come on. Come on, Jack. Jack! I need assistance!
I've been seeing so many TikToks because of Twitter. It's actually so funny that this is the best that Twitter has been in years. And literally all it is like, here's the best post from another platform. Like, that's such a fall from grace. Like, actually, Twitter's been trending in the right direction now that it's just become reposted TikToks. Come on. Huge? No glancing? None glancing? I'm in the pool, bro. I'm in the pool! Okay. I was in the pool! Me trying to explain why my penis is small, but actually it's just small. Thank you, Seinfeld. Thank you. You've given me plausible deniability. You see that TikTok? That's like, I'm a savage. Penis size average.
I love the swings, push me higher. Wee, I'm a savage. Penis size average. But she says she still gotta have it. Tickle my stomach, I'm laughing. What's happening? I'm a savage.
Shrinkage is real? Oh, you piece. Shrinkage definitely is real. I was your masseuse. Does it make me a fucking Poindexter that I always keep my underwear on during the massage? From what I understand, you can either go full nude or you can keep your underwear on. So I said, why would I ever go full nude during a massage? I don't think it's weird to go nude during the massage. That's like, those are the two ways that they say you can do it. Any massage therapists in chat? I have genuine questions. What percentage of your new patients, what's the word I'm looking for? Inappropriately proposition you, even though you're a serious craftsman or craftswoman? I'm going to assume it's low. I'm going to assume it's like 2%. But I guarantee it must happen, right? My colleague says it's happened to him 5 times over 10 years. That's not insignificant. I'm sure, yeah, you get banned for life, like, as soon as you say it, right? You're like, bro, I got a lab coat on. Like, what do you... My friend is a dentist and it's happened to him. People are crazy, man. That's why I always jerk off before I go to the dentist. +2, let's go. Oh, it just gets you in the mood, right? When they get that metal hook out and they start digging around in your gums, and they're like, you're bleeding a lot. Are you flossing? And you're like, do I tell them a lie when this is their job? They obviously know that I'm not flossing. Or do I tell them the truth and they're going to be like disappointed in me? And then I'm like, no, I actually floss a lot. I just have anemia. Yeah, but like localized entirely in my mouth. I got to see what percentage of dentists actually floss. I'm sure it's higher than like a non-dentist. But I bet there's dentists who are like, sorry, I'm fucking shivering. I'm sure there's dentists who are like, you gotta floss, and then they go home and they're like, just brushing it and going straight to bed. Even normal doctors tend to floss? Well, yeah, because like they got so much free time. They're only working like 18-hour days. Okay, full stop. Most annoying part of going to the dentist, when the back of your mouth starts filling up with rinse solution and your own spit, but they tell you you're not supposed to swallow, and you're holding your mouth open, waiting for when they actually put like the suction in there. And then sometimes they take too long and you're like about to swallow, and then they go, no, don't swallow, here you go. And then they put it in, but they like stick it to your soft palate so it doesn't actually get any like throughput, like there's no bandwidth, and it only sucks out like 2 molecules of water. And you're like, oh, now I gotta wait like another 3 minutes for them to do it again. It's fucked up because like I feel so cold that I'm like, I feel like I should be able to see my breath. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to get a damn blanket. It's good. It's going to be the coziest stream you've ever seen. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Freaking chilly, bro. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm chilling. It's just the chills and the nose. I hope. Have you seen Slackers? I don't think I can imagine any other streamer who might have seen it. Have I seen Slackers? What a ridiculous question. I love you, but I hate you, which brings to mind how much I love you. We could have worked things out, you know, in my little room, in my little locked room. I'm sorry that you had to settle for Dave, the one-dimensional man. He's filed under cocksucker in my little black book. Sweetness can rot your teeth. Bittersweet cacophony. And you hold the key. You hold the... You think I don't know every word from Slackers? Devin Sawa, Jason Schwartzman. Kind of insane this information occupies space in your brain. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that sometimes when I hear a song, usually like during a Peloton ride, I'll hear a song that I've literally not heard since like 1998, and I still know 80% of the words. I'm like, what are you doing in there?